I'm Latherio Boyd, and today's period of instruction is on how to improve your relationships. I'm going to give you 5 easy steps on how you can improve any relationship, right now. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one is you need to know what you want. You need to know what your expectation is from the relationship so that you can properly cultivate it. And you need to understand why you want it. Men, you need to understand why you look for certain features in the woman that you desire. Women, you need to do the same thing. If you're looking for a man who's 6'3" and bald-headed with wide shoulders and chiseled abs, maybe it's because that kind of physicality makes you feel safe and secure. It's not so much about what he looks like as it is how he makes you feel. Now, this can also be applied to our other relationships as well. We need to know what we want and why we want it. The second thing is we need to be able to recognize it when we see it. When we want our children to be straight-A students, we need to be able to recognize their effort and then be able to encourage them so that we can help them on their journey to becoming a straight-A student. The same thing with recognizing certain traits and characteristics in the people that we deal with, particularly when we're looking for a companion. So, being able to recognize it when we see it is a key factor. The third thing is we have to understand that cultivating any good relationship takes time. Time is the basis for developing intimacy with the people that we interact with. This is true whether it be with our children, our spouses, or our coworkers. We have to take the time to get to know them, and they have to take the time to get to know us. This allows us to develop intimacy, and by having intimacy, we can cultivate good relationships. And I don't mean that kind of intimacy. The fourth thing is that it's going to require sacrifice. We have to be willing to compromise. We have to be willing to give up something of ourselves to encourage and nurture a good relationship. We have to be able to say, what I want in this particular instance is not as important as ensuring the success of the relationship. So, being able to compromise, being able to sacrifice, to give of ourselves is the fourth important step in having a good relationship. The fifth thing is that every good relationship has its basis in truth. We need to be free to be who we are, and that other person needs to be free to be who they are. This applies to romantic relationships, our children, our co-workers, whomever. We have to give people the freedom to be who they are. And hopefully, they will give us the freedom to be who we are. So, let's recap the five steps to having a good relationship. Number 1, know what you want and why you want it. Number 2, be able to recognize it when you see it. Number 3, understand that it takes time to cultivate. Number 4, understand that it's going to cost you something. Learn how to compromise. Be willing to be a compromising person. And number 5, understand that every good relationship has its basis in truth. So, there you have it. I'm Latherio Boyd. Thanks for your attention.